my 100th deposit into the bank. I love that noise. My 100th deposit into my checking account. Leaving the bank here, checking the account. 100 months in a row, I have deposited or had deposited a residual income check. I had another deposit to make today. I just left the bank. 100 months in a row of collecting residual income. 100 months this month, July 2020. I don't know why more people don't collect some form of residual income. I just don't understand it. I'm still getting paid over 8 years later from something that I did 8 years ago. Every month for helping people. I still have people that I help from March 2012. I'm still getting paid. I don't understand why people just rely on one source of income. Their job. They work Monday through Friday. They get paid the next week. If they want to make money again, they got to work the next week. But what's great about residual income deposits is that I did something one time and I get paid every month from that one transaction over and over and over again. It's what helped me to buy this car, this Alfa Romeo. It's what helps to pay my mortgage. It's what helps to afford to have a second car payment so my son can have a car to drive. It's what helps to pay my car insurance for all three of our cars. It helps with all of that. Imagine if you had some sort of relief on paying your bills. That's what it does. That's what residual income does. Now, I don't make millions of dollars a year with residual income, but I make enough. Well, let's put it this way. My check every month has a comma in it. So you can decipher what you want from that. But every month, when I get this deposit into my account, it pays for a bunch of stuff. And imagine if your rent was paid for every month. Imagine if your mortgage was paid for every month. Imagine if you wanted to start maybe some sort of business, but you didn't have the money, but you started collecting a residual income every month that you just put away to pay your bills. Imagine if you had residual income deposits every month, like I do. This is my 100th month in a row, where you could take that money and pay off credit card debt, pay off your car, pay off whatever you want to pay off, because every month you have a residual income deposit. This is my 100th month in a row that I have received a deposit of residual income. My very first residual income deposit 100 months ago was $10.60. $10.60. And at that time, I had somebody, a close friend of mine, say, "Woohoo! You got $10.60. Ooh!" And I said, "Really? How much residual income a month do you get?" He said, "I don't get any." He goes, "But you got $10.60. Good job. You worked hard. You worked hard for a good month to get $10.60. Well, you know what? That $10.60 check has turned into many more digits with a comma every month, because I stayed consistent for the last 100 months. And I worked my business, and I teach others to do the same. And every month when I get this residual income check, it's more than the previous month. It's more than the previous month. Every month it goes up a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Imagine getting paid every month, whether you roll out of bed or just roll over. Imagine that. I still have a job in my family's business. I'm part-time. I went part-time 3 years ago because of my residual income check. Yeah, I do the Amazon Dad stuff. I started the candle stuff. And I do that stuff. And that is even additional money on top of what I have. I have my part-time income from my family business. I have my deposit every month from my residual income check. I've got the Amazon Dad income. The candle income is starting. So I have a total of, I think it's six sources of income. I think could be 7. I'm starting to lose count. But this one here, the residual income check, every month when I get it, I just I love it. I still can't believe that over 8 years later, on the 15th of the month, I get that deposit. Now the 15th of this month is falling in the middle of the week, so that means that the company deposits my check the Friday before the 15th. And it's always nice because on the Thursday evening, the night before the 15th, I get to see the deposit in my back office. And then that Friday morning, when I woke up this morning, I wake up and literally 5 seconds after I wake up, I'm on my phone looking at my BB&T app, and boom, the deposit is there. The deposit is there. So guess what? That means that I'm going to use it I could use it to pay my mortgage. I could use it to pay for my Alfa Romeo that I bought because of having residual income deposits. I could use it to pay off credit cards. I could use it to buy clothes for my kids. I could use it to start another business, which is actually what I've done. How I started 5 years ago was I would take my residual income deposits that I get every month, and I would take a couple hundred of that, 300, 400, 500 of that or so. Sometimes I would take 1,000 of that, and I would use it to buy inventory to sell stuff on Amazon or eBay. So I would take my existing profits and turn with one business and turn those into profits for another business and double up the profit. Actually, I still do that today. I still do that. A lot of stuff that I have, sometimes I'll take 1,000 or more of this residual income check, and I'll use it to buy products. That's actually how I started the stuff with the candles. I took $600 or $700 of my residual check 2 months ago, and I used that to buy the candles I needed to start the MyCLO candle business, and everything I needed to pay the manufacturer, labeling, everything. So you take that. You've got to remember one thing. If you take this and you just let it sit in the bank and you let it collect the zero interest you're going to get, it doesn't make any more money. Scared money does not make money. If you've got $1,000 in your savings account, take 500 of that and figure out a way to turn that 500 into 1,000. So now you've got 1,500 in your savings account. And then that $500 profit that you made, use that same $500 profit to just make more and make more and make more. So you eventually end up putting it back, that having $1,000 back in your checking account. But I just wanted to jump on here today. I'm at my job right now, my family's business. I got to open up the store in about half an hour. And I get excited because I had my residual income check today. I have my deposit from my part-time job I've had in my family deposit today, my weekly salary. My Amazon, I get every 2 weeks I get that money. My eBay is daily. I had actually 2 sales overnight tonight. I get monthly deposits for my t-shirt designs that sell on Amazon. I get monthly deposits for the books that I have published and create that sell on Amazon. What else is there? I'm forgetting. There's another one. I can't remember. So, but it all started because of this. This was the very first thing I did, was I found a way to create residual income. And when I found a way to create residual income, I started hanging around those that were collecting residual income before me. And I started to learn, what do? You collect residual income this way. Okay, what did you do once you got that residual income? You took the money from that and you put it into this, and now you've created profit already over here, and now you're taking that profit and turning it into more profit over here. That's what I'm doing. How are you doing that? Teach me. Teach me. So that's actually how I started with the whole Amazon Dad thing. I was selling on Amazon for 3+ years before I ever came up with the Amazon Dad and started a YouTube channel on it. And the only reason I started the Amazon Dad thing a couple years ago and just recently started the YouTube channel was because a lot of people, and I'm talking about a lot of people, that were already collecting these residual income checks, and I'm talking friends of mine that are collecting over $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a month in residual income checks, were contacting me saying, "How I see you're selling stuff on Amazon. How do you do that?" And so many people were reaching out. I have one of my mentors, Ray Higdon. He said, "Listen, if somebody asks you the same question, different people 3, 4, 5 times, create a video on it and then direct those people to that video the next time they ask that question." That's how Amazon Dad started. I started having all these people Facebook message me asking me questions. How do you do this? How do you do that? How did you get started? What link do I go to even become an Amazon seller? Where do I go? All these things you can find through Google, but I already had 3 years of experience finding this stuff. So I created the AmazonDad.net website for that reason. I created the YouTube channel for that reason. But I never would have started any of that stuff before I met these people that were already collecting residual income checks. Because it's those people that showed me, did you know you could do this? Did you know you could sell it? I didn't even know up until 5 years ago that when you buy something on Amazon, 60% of the time it's coming from somebody like me and not Amazon. Did you even know that? 60% of products that are sold on Amazon come from third-party sellers like myself. The other 40% is actually from Amazon. Now, 90% of stuff gets shipped from Amazon, but when you buy something from Amazon, if you look at the listing, if you look deep enough, it'll say sold by, like mine is Pocono Mountain Treasures, is my name on Amazon. Sold by John Smith Flooring. Sold by Steve whatever books. Amazon is just the one that holds the profit and ships it to you. I didn't even know that was a thing until I got around the people that were already correcting lists and they were already selling on Amazon. Holy crap. That's what happens when you get around people that are in this world. It's a whole different world. There's so many worlds. I can't keep going off a tangent here, but let me just tell you this. There's so many worlds available to you that you don't even know about until you get involved or you meet somebody who's involved in one of these other worlds. Okay? I never knew what residual income was until 100 months ago. Until over 8 years ago. I didn't even know what residual income was. When I first heard of it, my first thought was, oh, you mean like royalty income? Like when a songwriter writes a song and somebody sings it for them, and every time they sing it, or every time it's on the radio, they get money? Like that? And they're like, Yeah, same kind of concept. Yeah. Yeah. Or when you license out maybe one of your products, maybe you have a brand and you license it out or something, like you see on Shark Tank. That's what it is. So you've got to find a way to build residual income. True residual income. Whether I roll over or roll out of bed or roll over, I still get this every month. I still get it every month. You got to find a way to do that. Got to find a way to do that. And I found a way. I can teach you my way. I have taught hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of others how to do it the way I do it. But the choice is yours. The choice is yours. If you want to learn, I'll teach you. I mean, you can go to my Residual Hustler website, residualhustler.com. You can learn more about what I do. You could reach out to me. But like I said, today was my 100th residual income deposit that I got. I didn't have to go to a job and work a week and then wait for Friday to get paid, because I have my 100th residual income deposit every month for 100 months. Come on, who does not want that? So, like I said, guys, find a way to get residual income. If you want to get it the way that I do, that's no problem. I can teach you. I have taught hundreds and hundreds, and I've taught so many people over the last 8 years how to do what I do. And if you put into play what I tell you to do, and I teach you and I mentor you, if you put it into play, you're going to be collecting these also. But if you don't, and you get that shiny object syndrome, where you're talking about one thing and learning one thing, and all of a sudden, like, oh, what's over there? What's over there? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. If you're one of those serial entrepreneurs who's always on to the next thing, thinking, I'll make more money over here, or the grass is greener on this side, or, shiny object syndrome. Oh, look at this. This thing is cool. I'm going to jump on this thing for a month or two, make $100 or $200, let it fade away after my excitement. It went away after a month or two, and then I'm like, oh, what's this over here? Oh, that looks cool. I'm going to jump on this for 1 or 2 months, maybe make no money, say it didn't work, because I really didn't work it, and then 2 months later, oh, here's another one. That's called a serial entrepreneur. It doesn't work. If you always do that, you will never make any money. But if you find something and you master it, you will make money. That is what has led me to my 100th monthly residual income deposit. Check right here. This is the deposit slip. I already put it. It's already in the bank. It's already in the bank. And like I said, I did something 100 months ago, and I'm still getting paid today. I got paid today for something I did 100 months ago. Do you understand that? And I'm not going on a rant. I'm just emphasizing because of my excitement. I got paid today because of something I did 100 months ago. I'll get paid next month for the same thing I did 101 months ago. Okay? I see there's a lot of business owners on here. There's a lot of managers on here. Imagine you making a sale today, and in 100 months from now, you are still getting a commission every month from today's sale. That is what I'm talking about. That is the concept. Imagine you owned a toll booth on the turnpike, and every time a car went through, you were getting 25 cents. 25 cents. 25 cents. 25 cents is not a lot of money. You may not give a shit about 25 cents. But imagine if you had 25 cents and you had 100 people a day going through your toll booth. You had 200 people a day going through your toll booth. No matter what, if you woke up or not, those people were still going through your toll booth, and you were still getting 25 cents every time they went through. If you cut hair, here's another example of residual income. If you cut hair, okay, you cut somebody's hair, say once a month, once every 2 months. Imagine getting paid $1 for every time that person combs their hair in between the times that they see you. That's residual income. If you sell cars, you get paid a one-time commission from selling that car. Imagine getting paid another commission, a smaller commission, every time they put the keys into that car and start the car. That's residual income. That is what I have. That is what this is. That is what this is. Dave, I see you on here, David Signs. You make signs for your business, for customers, for hospitals, for everything. You make signs. You're going to get paid to make that sign. Then you're done. That transaction is over. But imagine getting paid a small commission every time the light switch flips on that sign. Every time that sign gets lit up every night, imagine getting paid every time that light turns on, that switch turns on. Imagine that. That's the power of residual income. That's what this is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday. Find a way to take the little money that you have and turn it into something bigger. If you need help, I can help you. Okay, you can go to my website, residualhustler.com. You can visit that. You can check out my bio. You can learn more about me. You don't have to do what I do. Okay, you don't have to do what I do to earn my 100th residual income check this month. But find a way to do something that creates true residual income. Not something where you have to work or sell a product or have somebody on auto ship or sell something to get paid. I want to sell something and I want to get residual income from it. I don't care if I get a commission from the initial sale. I want the residual income from that sale. That's what it is. That's what I do. That's what I teach. If you want to learn more, just reach out to me. Have a good Friday, my friends.